What's up, guys? It's Andy. Welcome back to Painfully Honest Advice. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys 8 reasons why I believe every single person should go ahead and invest in the stock market. Now, I've been investing in the stock market for over 2 years now, every single day. The biggest trick, and I'm going to share that with you guys right now, the biggest trick to investing in the stock market is not to look at the price and just to focus on DCA or dollar cost averaging. But now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys 8 reasons why I believe every single person should go ahead and start investing in the stock market. And it's going to go ahead and take me into my first point. And that's going to be with the power of compound interest. The earlier you start investing in the stock market, the earlier it will grow for you. If you invest $1 every single day and that dollar goes ahead and doubles every single day for the next 30 days, after 30 days with the power of compound interest, you would have over $1 million in your account. This doesn't happen overnight, but as long as you're investing in the market and that market is doing well over time and you're reinvesting your earnings or you're reinvesting your dividends back into your portfolio as well, that's going to all compound over time. And you will eventually go ahead and see the power of compound interest actually take effect. But early on, it does take some time. A lot of people struggle with just investing in the stock market for the long term. But that's going to be the first reason why I believe everybody should go ahead and invest in the stock market. Now, let's go ahead and jump into point number 2, which is going to be talking about millionaires. Guys, every single millionaire out there does go ahead and take a risk to go ahead and invest in something, and when that something hits big, guess what? They bet on it big, and now they are taking advantage of the rewards. So that is to say that without investing in companies, there's no easy way to go ahead and become a millionaire and have huge success and growth. Basically, every single millionaire does go ahead and diversify themselves. And usually the biggest and best times to invest is when other people are fearful. And that's usually around times like the pandemic. So right now, I do believe that there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, so it's not a bad time to go ahead and actually invest as well. So that is going to be the second reason why I believe everybody should go ahead and invest, is because there's never going to be a wrong time to go ahead and invest, but especially taking advantage of when there's volatility in the market, when people are nervous. Usually that's a good time to go ahead and get into the market. And I'm taking this from Warren Buffett: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Now let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Now, the third one on this list is going to be a basic rule, but that's going to be the idea of diversifying. Basically, by investing in stocks, you are diversifying yourself. So either way, if you're investing in an individual company or if you're investing in like an index fund or a mutual fund, it's great to always have diversification. So with investing in the stock market, it actually provides diversification, because now you can go ahead and invest in companies that you believe in, invest in companies that you shop at or that you just like. So it's a great way to go ahead and get a piece of the pie from those companies and become a shareholder, which is also going to go ahead and take me into my fourth point. And that's going to be owning a piece of a company. I like investing in individual stocks because I own a piece of these companies. I mean, I could walk into Nike and act like I'm the boss, but at the end of the day, it's just nice to go ahead and know that I own a piece of that company, even though it might be a very small piece. But that's what makes all this fun, is because you can go ahead and own a piece of these companies, these large cap companies and even small cap companies in their initial beginning stages. So there's many ways to go ahead and invest in companies, whether they're large, mid, or small cap. Now the fifth one is gonna be to go ahead and earn passive income. Now here's the thing, within the stock market, there are multiple different types of stocks, but basically the main 2 types are growth stocks and dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are companies that actually pay you out dividends either every single month every single quarter or annually. And with these companies, this is passive income. Just by investing in a company like a Costco or a company like a Target, company like a Nike, all these companies pay out dividends. So when you're investing in these companies, yes, you have potential for growth. If these companies are growing over time, their stock price will go up. Plus, with these companies, they also pay out a dividend, which is basically passive income, because you can go ahead and take those dividends. You don't have to even reinvest them. You can go ahead and use those dividends for whatever you like. I do recommend reinvesting them because that's where compound interest comes in. But that's the nice thing, is you're building additional passive income along the way by investing in these companies. So I do have my own portfolio split up into growth stocks, which are basically stocks that are only growing for you, but they may have higher growth potential. And then I have the other side of the portfolio split up into dividend stocks. Now, as a beginner, when I started, I focused on dividend aristocrats and dividend kings. Highly recommend to go ahead and check out what those are, because those are going to be a bit safer companies that have been consistently paying out their dividends for a long period of time, either 25 years or 50 years. Which is now going to go ahead, take me into our sixth point, why everyone should invest. And that is going to be just to go ahead and keep up with inflation. Now here's the thing, the sixth and seventh point are actually going to go hand in hand. Inflation goes up on average 2 to 3%. And currently there are no savings accounts out there that are paying over 2 to 3%. So by having your money sitting in a bank account, you're actually losing money every single day. By investing in the stock market, which is going to be the seventh point, on average, if you go ahead and look at the last 50 years, the stock market has had an average return of over 10%. So you're keeping up with inflation, plus you are basically, over the long period of time, expecting that the stock market will go up around 10%. I usually say a safer target is around 7%, but on average, it is right around 10%. So that's nice, because at the end of the day, you are growing your money by leaving your money there, and you're not losing out on your money as well. That's like taking a 10% increase in pay. And finally, the final point, and the eighth point here, is gonna be because it's so easy to go ahead and invest in the stock market nowadays, as well as you can go ahead and buy a stock and invest without paying any sort of fees. There's multiple different apps out there. Personally, I like M1 Finance because it's a long-term strategy app. They don't charge you anything. And there's other apps like Public or Robinhood that I've used in the past as well. But it's so dang easy to go ahead and start investing in the stock market. Used to be back in the day with TD Ameritrade or with Scottrade, had to pay $7 to $10 per trade to go ahead and invest. Now, there's no reason why anybody should not be investing, because you don't have anything to go ahead and pay when it comes down to fees. But guys, these are basically gonna be the 8 different reasons why I believe every single person should go ahead and invest in the stock market. I would say focus on dollar cost averaging. Don't look at the stock price, focus on companies you truly believe in. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to go ahead and check out any other affiliates, I will leave a couple links in the description of different apps that I go ahead and use myself, including M1 Finance. But thanks again, guys, for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, as it really does help me out, keeps me motivated to keep producing more content like this. And if you like content around the stock market, anything to do with passive income or investing, or even real estate and crypto, that's what I talk about on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. I'll leave it at that. Thank you again. See you guys at the next one.